Hi, this is Stephanie. Welcome back to Caregivers Corner. This is a space for those individuals who are in the season of caregiving. Um, the hope and the prayer is to provide encouragement through this process, as well as tips to help navigate through. I wanted to talk this time about expectations from family, expectations from caregivers, um, and realistic expectations, most of all from yourself. Um, in terms of expectations from family, particularly like if they're near, um, have a conversation with what caregiving looks like for you and what you need, particularly after you figure it out. Like, do you need for them to come and sit with your loved one? Do you need um, um, monetary contributions? Do you need, um, uh, you know, some type of respite relief um, for them to come and spend a couple of hours with your loved one so that you can go out and do errands or just have a break for yourself? Have that conversation with them. You can't assume that people know what you need because they don't. And people have their own things going on. So you need to show a little grace with that. But just have a conversation, be very transparent. Like I said, after you figure out what you need, let them know. Um, like I said in the last reel, something as simple as, hey, if you, my mom or my dad or my loved one, or they like this, if you see it, would you mind picking it up? Something that simple that will alleviate anything, an additional thing that you would have to do. Um, the other thing is you your realistic expectation of what caregiving looks like, because what caregiving might look like for one person may not look like it from the other. um, and like I said, before in the last reel, you have to be intentional. You can't just kind of sit back. You got to be intentional and participatory. But have that conversation with family members and or friends, particularly if the family members are close. Um, and put it on the table with exactly what you need, um, and don't assume that they know. Okay. Um, this is a difficult process, but it's doable. Take care of yourself, and you won't be able to catch every crumb. It is going to take a village of some sort, whether it be family, whether it be staff at a facility, whether it be in-home health, whether it be friends. And remember to always give yourself the oxygen first. All right? That's all I have. Thank you.